Good morning, everyone. It's time to hit the road. Trevor just got here. What's up, Trevor?
What's up, dudes? What's up, bro?
How's it going?
Good, man. You?
All right. Let's get on the road. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Beautiful day. Here we go. Gorgeous, man. Especially this time of day. Bright and early.
Oh, so. What's up, homies?
Welcome to another episode of
Have you figured out the name yet?
Blank. I don't know. I just think we're kind of dummies,
Yeah,
you know?
I'd say so.
We do some, right? Like trying not to cuss.
We'll edit that out. Or just put a beep.
Yeah. I haven't figured out the peeps yet, but...
It won't be the last time I'll be cussing.
Oh, yeah. But anyways, we're headed to the mountains. Oh, we're headed to this lake that's not that far away.
Oh, it's a secret?
So,
Secret lake.
I don't know if you remember the last time that we went to Fenton Lake. Fenton is always, you know, it's always been popular, packed, or whatever. But there was no place to park. I mean, people were literally shoulder to shoulder. I mean,
I've never seen that
They
before.
could reach out and touch each other. They were so close. Hundreds and hundreds of people, which is, it's crazy. Might as well go to Tingley Beach in the middle of Albuquerque.
Yeah, I was like trying to fish at like Disney World.
Talked to the ranger, and he said during the pandemic, he went on the news and talked about Fenton. And they blew the story up, and next thing you know, that happened. The look on that ranger's face, he was just so disappointed.
Right after he told me to put all the beer back in the car.
Yeah, right? I was telling you about the morel mushrooms.
Yeah.
So I was reading about them, and they're supposed to be like an amazing mushroom, like super delicious. I don't know. I've never had one. They look really weird.
They grow natural out there?
They're more accustomed to like the Pacific Northwest and the East Coast. They grow in dense forest that has recently had a fire. There's a patch of mountain that got lit up with a fire like 2-3 years ago. The beauty of them is they're pretty darn easy to identify compared to. There's not a whole lot of lookalikes.
They're not gonna be poisonous.
Yeah, we're not gonna die if we try it. Yeah, all right, we'll continue on. So we try to stop here, this local store up in the mountains. Amanda's. We got some bait. This is like a general store for people that are fishing and camping. So pick up a couple supplies. See what they got. Some caffeine. Here's the store. Hello. Oh, you know what?
Lime.
Grab a lime. 2 limes and a lemon. For later. I have, we could boil some water, and I have a dehydrated meal.
Oh yeah.
If they have a little pot or something. Yeah. Do you have any bowls or anything in your truck?
I do not.
They got Sadie salsa here. All right, we made it. So this place is packed, and it's not even 8 o'clock. 7:50. And there's people everywhere. So we might not be here too long, but hopefully we can catch a couple fish and let's see what we can do. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Here we go. So I guess I'll just disclose where we're at. We're at Fenton. This is what we were talking about. Is last time we came here, what, 2 years ago? It was so packed. I mean, it was literally elbow to elbow. So this time at least we got a little bit of space between us. So we'll see if we can catch something and move on to the stream. Let's go fishing. So we're out here, Fenton Lake. Yeah, all of a sudden nature started calling, and luckily there's crappers out here. They're outhouses, but permanent structures so that you can take a poop in the woods. Barely made it, almost crapped myself. And then I look over and there's no toilet paper. What the? So, well, had to shimmy over there. Luckily there was paper in the stall next door, but that was a close call. I almost had to go commando for the rest of the day. But all better now. Back to fishing. All right, sun's out. Time to cast.
Don't forget your. So I was watching
Fish on. All right. It's like a maroon. Come here. Come on. Oh, come here. Oh, nice. Beauty. Look at that guy.
Good looking fish, dude.
Beauty. All right. There we go. The skunk is busted. Everyone else's turn. Get that guy on the stringer and keep it going. Got another trout appetizer planned for today. All right. Yeah.
Itty bitty.
Beauty. It looks pregnant, right? Or it's just got a full belly. All right. So if you can see, what we're using is a bubble float. Basically fills up with water. This has actually got a bubble in it, and we don't want the bubble. The line feeds through this, and this holds the water in there. There we go. You just want to get every little last bubble out of there so that this will actually sink to the bottom. If you have one bubble in there, it will not sink to the bottom. And then every time you cast, this hits that bead. That bead prevents the swivel from going inside the bubble. Then a swivel so that this can spin freely. And then we got our Pistol Pete, which is basically like a fly with a little propeller on it. So far so good. Got 2 fish, 1 apiece. Here we go. Let's make it 2 apiece. My hair gets in the way. Okay, so I only got 1 keeper from Fenton, but that's all right. Oh yeah, buddy, that's a good size.
Oh, that is.
Oh yeah. It's an eater for sure. Okay, we're just gonna bonk this guy real quick. Put him out of his misery. He's dead. Those are just. And then we basically get some dirt on my hands, give me some grip. If you're handling fish, trout, and you're not going to keep them, definitely wet your hands first. They got this, it's like a mucus membrane on it that helps prevent like bacteria or diseases. So yeah, if you're not going to keep it, wash or wet your hands before you touch them so you don't wipe that stuff off. Basically just start at the butthole, the poop chute. Hopefully you have a sharper knife than I have. And just go along the belly. Definitely makes it easier with a sharp knife. Hell of a lot safer too. There we go. And we bonk them before we gut them so they're not getting gutted alive. Let's take this out real quick. I'll show you that once you get right there, all the way up, you can actually cut right here under the jawline. And then from there, you can just go in and grab, and all that will come out all at once. And then the rest of it is just getting the kidney. And just use your thumb, shoot that shit out, and just wash it out. Let me see. There you go. Beautifully clean trout.
Nice, dude.
And we can even just hook that guy back on. And typically when you're out here, you want to leave the head on if you're gonna gut your fish. That way you can show New Mexico Game and Fish. The size and the species. But I guess I should have left that on to show that it wasn't a cutthroat.
Yeah.
Oh well. One last view at Fenton Lake. This place is way too damn busy. If you're looking to get out and away from people, this is not the spot to go. Even stupid early. The park opens at 7, and at 7 o'clock there was so many people. So we made it till 10. We're heading to the stream. Let's go catch some trophies. Well, scratch this place. It's kind of a dick move, but you know, when you're fishing next to shoulder to people, there's not much sweeter than showing up and catching a fish on your first cast. We went back to Amanda's so that we could get a couple more supplies. We're gonna get some beer, but they don't open till 12 on Sundays, so we're going beerless. That's okay. The stream is part of this program that New Mexico put together. So they basically have designated waters that they've designated either red chili waters, green chili waters, or Christmas waters. So if you're not native to New Mexico or you don't live in New Mexico, you might not understand what that means. That's the question you get at basically any restaurant you go. So I guess they decided that would be appropriate naming. We're all about our chili here. The waters that we're going to right now, it doesn't cost you anything, it's free to fish. You can only use single barbless hooks, no live baits, and you're only allowed to keep 2 fish. I don't believe there's a size limit. You don't want to take the baby ones. You want them to grow big, and you don't, you know, maybe you want to take the big ones, I don't know. But we're looking for pan size. Definitely want to catch a trophy, but it's a cool little spot. Hopefully we can get our limit on this stream. So here we go. Man, the land of enchantment for real.
That's nice. You can just like drive like an hour and a half, basically, you know, anywhere. You're like in a completely different
setting.
You know, yeah, up in the mountains or the desert.
This place was dubbed Twin Teepees.
Classic camping spot.
And I'll tell you why it was dubbed that in just a moment. Clear on this side, you got a foot.
Oh, it's like someone was just here. The fire's still going.
Got the stream right here coming through. The campsite goes back here. I'm glad that no one is here right now so that we could fish this area. I've caught some beautiful giant brown trout out of this little tiny stream. Unfortunately, we got people that just leave their garbage. One thing that we always try and do is leave it cleaner than we show up so that people will hopefully do the same. The thing that pisses me off the most, fire is still going. No one here, and the sucker is still smoldering. You know, the one natural disaster that we really have is wildfires. And it sure doesn't help when you got assholes that leave their fire going in the middle of the mountains with this dry timber sitting feet away. We planned on cooking some lunch out anyways, so yeah, see how it goes, and we'll get set up and start fishing. Let's do it. It's a super simple setup that I tried last time I was up in the Jemez. So we're gonna use these. What is it called? A jig head?
I think so, something like that.
Jig head. It's basically a hook with lead painted, looks like an eyeball. And we're just gonna actually tie that directly to the line on our reel. We're not gonna use a leader or anything. I just took off my jacket. It was nice, and then the sun goes away. Temperature just drops like 10 degrees instantly. I always use the same knot. I think Trevor uses the same knot as well, but it just doesn't come undone. But we're just going to crimp down, and it is now a barbless hook. It's a pretty big hook. Might have to drop to a smaller one. Big hook, big fish, right? And we're just gonna feed it onto the hook all the way. Just let that hook, and that's basically the idea of it. Just sit in there. The pink is a big attractant, and at least I've found it to be. So we'll get out there, grab a couple backups, and get on the stream. And we're off. There it is. I know there's wild currants that grow around here. You gonna try that? I'll move down. Do you have a stringer? I think I'm gonna catch one. All right, I think I got too much weight on this. Gotta get a smaller one. So I got one wet foot and one dry foot. Can they keep one dry foot is the question. On the first pass. All right, yeah, I got way too big of a weight on mine.
That's pretty heavy.
All right, let's try this again. I'm using a lure this time. Pretty sure this is stinging metal. I don't really want to touch it to find out though. All right. I accidentally just broke the tree. Fish on! I got it. I wasn't sure if I was filming. And so like right when I had it right here in front of the camera, I went to go press it and I was actually filming and I turned it off. But I think I got it. Caught one on fucking spinner, dude. Yeah. What the hell? Is this on fire too? I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, they just bounced.
See if I can get down here without breaking my ankle. Oh, I gotta come back in like a month. It's gonna be all sorts of wild currants. They're like kind of similar to blueberries. Oh, shit. Looks like there's a couple in there. We're just using this little Panther Martin. Had to cut off the other 2 hooks. Single barbless. I didn't realize that my clasp was open. I think I just lost my lure. Oh, no way. I saved it. Let's not try that again. I'm gonna pick up some trash. This sucks. Alright. Alright, just caught one in this little pool. Using a little Panther Martin. Little tiny brown. But forgot to record it, so try and get him again. Dude, that's like the 2nd and 3rd fish I've ever caught on a spinner.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied. We each caught a couple, or some little small browns.
Yep.
They're like probably 4 or 5 inches long. Little tiny ones. Nothing we want to keep. Let's see if we can catch a trophy. Trophy taker.
At least a keeper.
Yeah, at least a keeper. Some food.
Yeah.
We got to make another trout appetizer, a New Mexican trout appetizer. It's gonna be the shizzle. This guy's just hanging out with a cow over here. Moo! We stopped at this other, or the same stream. It's just flowing like crazy, like a couple football fields downstream. It's crazy. But I talked to you earlier about green chili waters, red chili waters. These waters are in fact these green chili waters. So basically it's just artificial fly or lure with a barbless hook. That's it. So if I understand right, no dough bait, which would include power bait, no live worms. We'll try and do it without the fun stuff. They're all fun. And we're back in the car again.
Yeah.
This stream is just getting worse, and we're just going downstream, so it's not going to get any better.
Bigger.
We're just hoping we can find a spot where we can pull off.
It kind of calms down.
Yeah, you see that area? Guy up on the side of the road. What are you guys finding? Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Sweet.
This seems to be the bottom of the ocean.
That is so
That's cool.
cool.
Yeah. Right on, guys.
Awesome. Have fun, guys. Yeah, thanks. Fossil finding. We all used to be under the ocean. Well, we didn't, but where we are was.
Yeah.
just right up the way, so might as well give it a shot. Here we go. So we pulled over, set up the gear, try to come over here.
How's that?
Making a little video right here.
Yeah.
I just want to capture this. You can hear how crazy running this is. Look at that. You okay to be on film?
How's that?
You okay to be on camera? You just say that again?
Of course not.
Yeah, what's your name, partner?
My name is Rick.
Rick.
Yeah.
And you're from around here? Or?
I'm from Albuquerque.
Oh yeah, same here, same here.
Yeah.
Yeah, never seen it run like this.
I've never. I mean, this is one of my favorite places to come, and I never seen this. I go, oh my God.
Right?
I go, well, I never really had any luck with water running this fast, but
yeah, it's crazy.
You never know.
You never know. I mean, look at that. It's just, it's unfishable. It's unfishable. So we're gonna move on, see if we can find a fishable river. So thanks.
Hey, right. Good luck, man.
Enjoy, bro.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Got the 18 minutes for the ball.
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, we got some good wishes, and hopefully we can turn that into a 18-inch trophy. Let's go. You know, that guy was cool. He was just out here with his family enjoying lunch. Had a sandwich, eating a whole jalapeno. That's classic New Mexican right there. This is about the coolest part of this trip. This is freaking amazing. Check this out. Hear that roar. Oh my gosh. It's just flowing through here. Oh no. Vertical. People down there. You won't catch me going out on that ledge. Take me some serious time. Ain't no fish down there. Man. Whew.
That's for your eyes.
God. It's about the most awesome place. Good old land of enchantment. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Crazy, crazy. All right, let's get back in the car, get on the road, see if we can find some fishable water. These tunnels. Right here. Hour and a half away from Albuquerque. Center of New Mexico. We got these just...
So sick.
I'll have to elaborate on the history on this later. I don't want to mess up the facts, but these things were built a long time ago.
During the dinosaur age.
The dinosaur age. That's factual. Factual.
Fucking dinosaurs built these these tunnels.
They just chomp their way through. Chomp, 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 chomp. Oh, we're through. It's just an amazing drive. You don't even have to want to fish.
Right.
Get out here, come have some lunch. That's a big thing that's going to be a part of this channel, is hiking to lunch. Back in the Jemez. We left and then we decided, nah, one more shot. Yep. The Jemez River, which is a different river than we were on, and I got to figure out what the name of that river was. Let's see what it says. This area is closed due to flooding and water contamination. Water contamination. Huh. Do not draw water from the river. Do not fish. Do not swim.
Huh.
Okay.
Right now, I just got a text from my girlfriend saying that there's a severe thunderstorm warning with massive hail or some craziness. We're just leaving Jemez or San Ysidro right now, and we're like chasing the storm to Albuquerque apparently. Because if you look over here to my right, it's just overcast. There's some clouds and whatnot. You look over, and then it just starts to get dark. Boom. Oh man. So that is where Albuquerque is. The storm is just barely getting there is what it looks like, and we're headed right over there. Let's see. Yeah, man. All right, let's see what it looks like when we get there. Well, we made it back. I think what we do that 4:20. Whoa, interesting. Well, we're back. We're gonna get the hell out of this car and get cleaned up and go cook some trout, watch some basketball. Here we go. We're back. Eating a scallion pancake. Alrighty. We're back. We're gonna make a trout appetizer, New Mexico style. Seasoning. All right. Some pink sea salt. Yeah, I can say. Cracked pepper. Some garlic. Last but not least, some olive oil. Trout pocket. Bam! To the grill. Good going. Top shelf. There's Trevor. He's ready for this. I know I am. Make a green chili sauce for this appetizer. It should be pretty straightforward. All right, we'll just start with the basics. A couple handfuls of green chili, straight from Hatch. Got this in end of February. Some ice crystals, that'll be all right.
Is that hot or medium?
I think it's hot.
Nice.
Just gonna squeeze a couple limes in here. And we're gonna put some fresh cilantro in there. Yeah, let's try and get some of them stems out of there.
You almost went for the fistful.
Yeah, we'll get some of the stems. Stems, just a little bit more. Some salt. That might have been too much. Nah. A little bit of garlic. And just a little bit of right. Get this in the blender. Right. Basically everything's prepped. Just gotta peel or pull the pull the meat off of the fish. Right, here we go. Got the sauce. Delicious looking slime look. Gross. But it's delicious. cilantro, lime, green chili. Something else. Onions, green onions. So here we go. I'm gonna plate it, then taste it. Check it out. I think it's gonna be amazing. Pita crackers with this amazing green chili, cilantro, lime, and mayonnaise, aioli, or I don't know. Spinach, trout, a little bit more of that sauce, green onion, sprinkled with a little bit of turmeric. I don't know. Let's test it out. Which one? I don't know. Looks like I missed a. Try that one. All right. I think it needs more sauce. Anyways, we'll get back at it. Definitely recommend that. I'll try and figure out how to put the recipe up and, you know, whatever. But until next time, we'll see you out there. Let's get fishing.